Hey guys, and today, I'm really into Pokemon, so this is what we're watching today. 10 Pokemon you didn't believe in that exist in real life. Just believe me, this is awesome. I've watched it through almost halfway, but we might watch it another time if you want to do something else. I don't really have much. I've only got like a few games, and they're really all basketball, so. I was just thinking that we could do this or a Dan to DM video because I'm not really into gaming, like only sports. So we might do this sometime later. But let's check what we do first. How about we watch this?
What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and welcome back to Top 10 Trends. Now, today, we are back at it with 10 more Pokemon you're glad don't exist in real life. The last video we did on this got such an overwhelmingly positive response that we wanted to do another one. And do this, we will. I've done the digging, and it turns out that there are a lot more Pokemon out there that are downright dangerous, scary, and terrifying. And in this video, we're going to be looking at just that. 10 Pokemon that you are glad don't exist in real life. Also, guys, if you could please leave a like on this video, as well subscribe to the channel if you're new. I want to thank all the people that have recently been coming over and subscribing. But anyways, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have Hypno. Now, Hypno was the most requested Pokemon to be featured in this video, and at first I didn't really understand. Like, yeah, he's a little bit creepy looking, he's yellow, and he's got this, like, hypnosis pendulum thing, but I didn't understand why until I looked up his Pokedex entry, which says there was once an incident in which it took away a child it hypnotized. Great. I can already tell this list is just going to be off to a great start. And there's a picture I have here. It'll probably be up on the screen right now. It puts into perspective this actual event so well and so creepily. It almost gives me the chills. Number 9, Duskull. And I gotta say, these poor children. So, you probably know, again, Duskull's like, it's a ghost Pokemon. It looks pretty creepy. If this thing existed in general, like, if I saw this in real life, I would probably freak out. But what's worse is, once again, these just lovely Pokedex entries. It's going to say, it doggedly pursues its prey wherever it goes. However, the chase is abandoned at sunrise. Okay, so, like, it's gonna chase you. Alright. It loves the crying of children. It startles bad kids by passing through walls and making them cry. Okay, getting worse, again, these poor children. If it finds bad children who won't listen to their parents, it will spirit them away. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, these Pokemon just have it out for kids. Moving down to our number 8 spot, this is going to be Cacturne. So I always thought that the idea of a cactus Pokemon was pretty cool, that they introduced the desert in Gen 3. I thought this was great. Once again, I'm just surprised by how dark the developers of this game take some of their Pokemon. Here's what it says. If a traveler is going through a desert in the thick of night, Cacturne will follow in a ragtag group. The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving. And that's it. It doesn't say what's gonna happen, but I can only imagine some very terrible things. It's just waiting for the trainer to get so tired that it can no longer walk. And then, like, what are they going to do to it? Are they going to eat it? That's what I honestly think. I think Cacturne is a man-eating plant. It really looks like it. It looks terrifying. We're only at 8. How is this going to get worse from here? And right as I asked that question, I am answered with dead children. So, coming in at number 7, we have Phantump. Now, this is a pretty cute-looking Pokemon. It's this little stump, it's this little ghost, and it's walking around the forest, and it's doing these things. But did you know that Phantumps are actually the spirits of dead children that got lost in a forest? According to old tales, these Pokemon are, in fact, stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest. Now, I saw a really interesting idea here. So, okay, what if, from the last video we had Banette, and that was a thrown-away toy that had a grudge against its child. What if Banette and this Pokemon Phantump met, and they realized that it was toy and child, and that like they used to know each other when they were not dead. Whoa. Moving down to number 6, we've got a Pokemon that I didn't even know existed, and honestly, I kind of wish it was still that way. It's Gorgeist. So, I don't know what generation this Pokemon is from. Probably 5, because that's the generation I'm at least familiar with. Maybe 6, I don't know. Here's what it says about Gorgeist. Singing in eerie voices, they wander down streets on the night of the new moon. Anyone who hears their song is cursed. So that's pretty bad to begin with. If I hear you singing, I'm cursed. Furthermore, it wraps its prey in its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. Okay, moving away from the creepy stuff for a second, we've got Ditto, which by some standards could be technically the most powerful Pokemon ever, because Ditto has the ability to turn into any physical object. So, Ditto can turn into anything. An atomic weapon, a political figure, a planet. Ditto can turn into any physical object ever. And honestly, the capabilities are endless. The only reason I didn't put Ditto higher is because I think it really truly is a well-natured Pokemon. It's a little mischievous in the anime, but overall I think it doesn't have bad intentions at least. So although it could do some very, very bad things, I don't think it would. It still could though, and that's why it's at number 5. Moving down to number 4, we've got my OG homie from Gen 1. It's Gyarados, one of the best Pokemon ever. It sucks and then it's amazing. But apparently, Gyarados are not well suited for they're really not suited for anything. It says, rarely seen in the wild, huge and vicious, it is capable of destroying entire cities in a rage. Furthermore, it has enough destructive power to totally annihilate even a major city. So yeah, you know that Magikarp that you had that you evolved into level 20? Well, you just evolved something into a world wrecker. And honestly, if you think about it, like this 11-year-old kid is walking around with a Pokemon powerful enough to destroy an entire city. In Generation 2, there is a town located next to a lake filled with Gyarados. How does that even exist? At number 3, this is going to take us down to Magcargo. So this is another Generation 2 Pokemon that I really didn't know much about. It's a fire Pokemon. It's like a fire slug. Looks pretty cool. But did you know that it's hotter than the surface of the sun? That's stupid. Magcargo's body temperature is approximately 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Water is vaporized on contact. If this Pokemon is caught in the raindrops instantly turn into steam, cloaking the area in a thick fog. And also, it can probably kill everything on the planet. I'm assuming, I don't know because I'm not a scientist, but gee, that sounds pretty dangerous to me, like a Pokemon that is hotter than the surface of the sun. I know they want to make these Pokemon sound cool and badass and stuff, but like, that just seems a little ridiculous to me. Does it need to be 18,000 degrees? Like maybe, why not 1,000? That seems hot enough. But no, 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Moving down to our number 2 spot, I've got a bit of a personal fan pick here, and this is going to be Mewtwo. So Mewtwo originated in Generation 1, the best Pokemon in that entire game, and he was just chilling up in a cave. Now the lore behind Mewtwo is that basically he was a genetic manipulation of Mew. So basically these scientists, they took the Pokemon Mew that was super cool and cute, and they formed like this ultimate battling, killing machine. And the one thing that's bad about Mewtwo is this: they failed to give him a compassionate heart. So we see in the movies that Mewtwo hates humanity. That basically he wanted to destroy all of humanity, and he almost did. The only reason Mewtwo didn't destroy humanity was because he saw the love between Pikachu and Ash, between trainer and Pokemon. And the only reason he didn't was because of that. But like, what if, Ash just hadn't happened to be there? What if Mewtwo just decided, I'm not having a good day, screw humans, and just killed them all, okay? He is one of the most powerful Pokemon ever, and I wouldn't be down if he was real. And coming in at number 1, we have Gardevoir. Gardevoir? I always call it Gardevoir. Gardevoir was one of my favorite Pokemon in Generation 3. I'm a big fan of the Psychics, Alakazam. All of these Pokemon are awesome. I had no idea it was this dangerous. So, Gardevoir, here's what it says. Gardevoir has the ability to read the future. If it senses impending danger to its trainer, this Pokemon is said to unleash its psychokinetic energy at full power. And basically, Gardevoir loves its trainer. Like, it has like a super close connection with it. That it will basically go to the extent that it will kill itself just to save its trainer. But here's what it says if we continue on. It has the psychokinetic power to distort the dimensions and create, that's right, a small black hole. This Pokemon will try to protect its trainer even at the risk of its own life, and apparently the entire universe's. Did you know that black holes are bad on any scale? It doesn't matter if they're small. That's like saying, oh, I got hit by a small bus. You know, it's still a bus, and that's really, really bad. I had no idea. I thought Gardevoir was awesome, and it still is. I still love it, but like that really blows my mind. Again, good thing we don't have